Hi, everyone, and welcome to the week of February 25th to March the 3rd. So, in this week's activities, as I mentioned in class, we'll start by listening to the ESL news. I haven't posted the questions. I will post the questions tomorrow. So you can start by listening to the news and then talking about the news stories in the discussion forum. You can wait until you answer the questions, or you can do it right away after you listen. So write about your reaction to the story. Tell me your opinion and your thoughts about the story. The next activity is an error correction. So I have taken sentences from your weekly writing assignment, the incident report. So I would like you don't have to do them all. You can do them all, but I would like you to at least try to correct at least 4 sentences. You can write your answer underneath with your name. And then Jennifer will go over the answers with you on Saturday. So think about some of the things that we have been studying: present continuous and simple past, some prepositions, sentence boundaries, etc. Okay. We were studying graphs in class. So the next SCORM activity is a line graph. So you can read the graph, look at the graph, look at the different axes like we discussed, and then answer the questions and go through each activity. There's some new vocabulary for discussing graphs, and you can answer the questions here. Okay, so you'll do that SCORM. If you have any questions about it, you can talk to Jennifer on Saturday. The topic is vehicle collisions in Ontario. So you'll notice that several activities are to do with driving, in particular, distracted driving. So there's a listening here, which you can just scroll down, click on the arrow, and then answer the questions. You can check your score here. Okay, there is some vocabulary you can do. This is extra practice. The most important is the listening practice. After that, there is a fairly in-depth reading here. Keep your eyes on the road and hands on the wheel. You can go through the activities. The first part is discussion. We won't be doing this discussion. You might be doing that with Jennifer if there's time, but you can read the responses to other students and what they think about these questions. The reading is here. You're going to read the text and just predict what you think the article is going to be about. You don't need to answer these questions here, although you might want to look at the vocabulary, okay? And if there's anything you don't know, you can check that in your dictionary before you proceed. Here's the article. You can scroll down. There are 6 paragraphs. Here are the questions. These are comprehension questions. After that, there is some more. there are some more questions here, 5 questions. And then some vocabulary looking at nouns and verb forms. And synonyms. Finally, there are some questions about usually answering questions who, what, when, why, where, and when. You'll type your answer in the blanks here. And this chart is quite helpful. So this is going to be based on a listening, and then you can fill in the different parts of the chart for each person's opinion about the proposed laws and the reasons. We talked about opinions in class. This is something we're going to need to do on the test. Practice giving our opinion. The last part you can skip. Okay, this is activity 9. You can skip this activity. Once you've done the article, I want you to go to the discussion forum and look at this chart from CBC News. It talks about fatal car accidents in BC. So try to read it and interpret it and then answer the questions in the forum. You can use some of the new vocabulary that you've learned through the listening and through the reading. The next 2 activities are not to do with driving. They are reading comprehension activities, skill building activities to get us ready for the reading test. So you can self-check your answers. You'll read the texts and answer the questions. For example, the first one is on, it's not opening. I will have to double check that. Okay, let's see if the second one is opening. The second one opened. Okay, so this one is reading comprehension, pollution and its negative effects. So practice the strategies, read the title, scan the article, and read the questions, okay? And then try to guess some of the answers before you read, and then go and read the article more carefully. The last part is about tonight's Academy Awards. Go look online to find out who won the best picture, the best director, the best actor. Oh, that's a repetition. And the best foreign film. There's some vocabulary here to learn about different kinds of movies. You can read the new vocabulary and definitions. But in the forum, I want you to answer these questions. Which movie have you already seen? Which movie would you like to see now? Which movie do you think has the most interesting story? You can go online and watch the trailers for one of these movies and then answer the question. Finally, this weekly reflection is really important. I want you to think about the answers to these questions, read them over first, and then choose 2 to answer in the discussion forum. Okay, I want you to really think about the answers carefully. And that's all for this week. Jennifer will be with you on Saturday, so she'll go over your weekly reflection with you then. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful week.